Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm wondering what I'm saying. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. What's the history? Oh, okay. We're picking off exactly where we left off. Yeah, right. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that are built deep in complex fantasy worlds. Let me just burp. Excuse me, sorry. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. So you like the lore, eh? And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. You like the lore. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I get that. I get that. I do that with, the series that I watch and, the games that I play, that type of thing. I don't care. And, the fan stuff as well. So, yeah. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Why do I feel like those two sentences just was like, hey, this is what the game is. If you just ignore all the... Probably is. Oh my god. I read a horror book once. No, I haven't. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be have a conversation with the rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you collect knives! Come on! I mean, I do as well, but I don't use them like she does. They just sit there and look cool. So, yeah. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh! I hate horror!
Oh? Why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write. That's right. You usually like to write. Why the hell can I not read this? That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? There we go.
What? No, I don't. What gave you that idea? Dumbhead!
You left a piece of scrap paper behind. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! I give that back!
Fine, fine. Sorry, taking a drink of sparkling ice. Peach nectarine. I don't really like it, but I'll finish it.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori siddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess I do sometimes. Why do you care, idiot?
I just think that's very impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No! Never! They shall remain with me forever! I hate you, idiot!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them. I sing for you at night. I dream about you.
Not a very confident writer yet, are we? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. What? You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay. Where did Natsuki go? She just vanished into thin air. Hot damn. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Yeah. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Excuse me. Oh, update. I got myself a Fat Nuggets plushie from Hespen Hotel, and I got 2 sets of pins. That one's from Hespen Hotel, and the other is from Hell of a Boss. And I got them today, and I'm like, yes. So I'm wearing my pins, so if you hear clatter clatters, it's probably that. From my jean jacket. Fat Nuggets isn't with me, he's on my bed.
Aww.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there because I didn't know when to throw it in there, but it's in the video now!
Aw, I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Silence. Is it awkward?
Oh!
That's not her voice.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monaco. Why do I get the feel like they're like, oh god, please no. Let's all go home and write poems ourselves. Write a poem ourselves. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
That's her voice. That's right. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Bill? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. Oh god, they all looked at me at once! Oh no! All 4 girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Oh.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. I'm not! I can be like, see ya, I'm not joining the club! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh my god, ugh. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be really super pissed.
And let's make it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks. I guess. I have no idea when Horror Town is arriving. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Oh yeah, and clubs are kind of like... I did look up what... Shit, I probably should have done that. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Bill, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Don't declothe me with your eyes, woman. I would like them to be on, please. Perfect. Yeah. Can I really impress? Wow. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre, that's what it is, mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Yeah, no, the anxiety is coming from a different thing, not writing poems. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Oh my god, I took a giant nap in the middle of the day, so I'm, like, waking up. Oh.
Hey Bill, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Black scream time wipe. With that, the two of us departed the club room and made our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Sans. Of course, Monica is what I meant to say. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. No! No, it won't. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So here's it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, what the crap? You like her? What? Yeah, so, yeah, this is a main thing about the game. You pick words, and these characters jump up and down. And this goes on throughout the whole game. I have no idea, like, what to pick, so I'm just, like, picking random words. Alright. Wow, it's pretty much with Sayori and Yuri. Okay. Yeah. That's also a clue, the word I just picked, about a future game that's coming up. Yeah. I thought that said heat plus for a minute, and I was like, whoa, why is Ben 10 in this? Okay. Oh, wait, that was treasure, whatever. Wow, I got a Natsuki one? Okay.
Hi again, Bill. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
I want to! Let me out! Let me out! Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'll keep my word.
I don't want to be.
Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Bill. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you.
Sorry, texting a friend. I know, I'm not a professional YouTuber. Give me a second.
Making you dive headfirst into a literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack! Told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. Oh no, you plan to just come here and hang out or what? But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection at the closet.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Bill always gives his best as long as he's having fun.
I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. I'm cooking and cleaning my room and doing my dishes. He's kind of like my butler in a way.
How dependable. Don't you get any ideas? Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Bill can become good friends too.
This is really cute. This right here is really cute. Sayori? Hey, Dunderhead! As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into.
Oh! Ow! Oh! Yuri even brought...
Yeah, that is brought. I thought it was bought.
Brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori? Nani? Not really.
Super shy!
It's really nothing. Well, what is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's not. What'd I do?
Wait. That was Yuri. What do I do? What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy, no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She picked out a book. She even picked out a book that she even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think of it. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick some schedule activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. What was that time? Did I read the book? What crap? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel like I would feel bad if I'm distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, I don't know. I just kind of forgot what happens in the early stages of the book. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me. But I decide to let it go. This girl is wanting me, and I shall not have it. I actually will go along with it. Excuse me. I stretch. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Is that an actual book? Let me check. Let me look that up. No. Let me get my internet. Portrait of Markov. Yep, it's a real book! There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Yeah, it's real weird. I'll probably use it as a thumbnail. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's dark. That's really dark. Wow. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but it took a dark turn out of nowhere. Yuri gently... I wanted to say jiggles, but I know it's giggles. Yuri gently giggles. All of a sudden. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Bill? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry, just... Wow, that went from 0 to 100 real fast. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She is so shy and so reluctant on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Sure, I guess! When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but just because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in, then suddenly when you thought you relate to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I get it. I haven't lost your interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Okay, maybe I'm more... Wow, I have this problem. Whenever I'm, like, going on about something, I just completely tune out and, like, forget everything. I'm like, oh, wait, yeah, I need to be in reality. Hi, where did you leave off of? So, I'm sorry if I say, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're really passionate about reading, and I totally get it. At least, the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? She seemed a little apprehensive and flustered and just, like, swooning over me. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Yeah, I get that. I read alone a lot. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Stretches. I opened up the book and started the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, but just a little bit distracting. Maybe the feeling is somewhat comforting. I don't know. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It's like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly opens her own copy, not comic. What? Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to open the book. I guess I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the right. I do the right. Same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, it feels like I'm holding her hand. We're holding even closer together than before. I can feel her breathing on me. I don't like it. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's very much distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah? Turn the page. Sorry. I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes met. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Yeah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind you being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I could do. Since you're so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished She finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volitation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Blah, 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 blah. Why do I always choose these games? I like the story, but, like, I hate the reading. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her old thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also guesses a lot of things that she says and does. So it's kind of like she's afraid that she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But the character and you are reminiscent of have like the same mannerisms and are kind of like resentment of your. Yeah, I'm stuttering over my words. Ah, no! I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. Bill, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that... Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. I'm sorry, I really didn't know if you were so self-conscious about that thing. I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Yeah. Alright, we're sharing the poems now. I was like, I don't want to end the book. So we will save the poems for next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked it, please leave a like. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications. Along with Doki Doki Literature Club, I have played Minecraft, A Raven's Monologue, Grimm's Hollow, Nocturne Prelude, and Press the Button with other things on the channel. But with that, I will see you guys in the next issue, actually. See ya. There we go.